in the exhibition?
I think we did. I think we started with the Underclass's exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't imagine what else. I can't imagine what else we'd be doing that we didn't do the previous session. Regardless, we began watching the exhibition match for the Underclass. They were beset in a pincer maneuver by Goliad and Co. Because it's really the best way to address them. They don't have main character status like Goliad.
Goliad's unfortunately built different.
Yeah,
They don't have the true blood.
It was a bit rough. The fight had its mostly downs, but some interesting twists here and there. Specifically, Michael's ability to summon Shadow and physically throw it. Don't know how he does that still, but hey, he's fiendish, so it's okay. He doesn't have to abide by the rules.
Suggestions, really.
Exactly, sort of like Sister of Light. Goddard and Quentin dipped out for a bit before doing their own ambush, and they took out the crossbow user in the back, but we also did have Mule fall in combat. Technically, Jax and Michael were knocked unconscious, but they weren't tapped, which is the qualifying action to, out someone. We don't know what happened to Michael. Jax is awake, he's conscious. And he had a plan for Goliad, but we didn't ever see what happened to Michael, so that's a bit concerning. But that's okay. Don't worry about it. Izmanov and Byron made their way eastward towards the other group, where they lied in wait under the sand while they were being pursued by, I don't remember his name, the one asshole that instigated. I don't remember his name though. That said, stalker of them was going to pincer maneuver both, their VIP target, their HVT target, as well as the other crew, but the other crew of the Underclass had swam across to the other way after setting up some traps on their position on the bridge there, after they dealt with Gemini. So they got some points for their, I'll call it low-tier Dark One targets. After, the Ravagers fell for the trap, they regrouped with Izmanov and Byron and began making their way northward, where they're going to regroup in the marshland north of the city, I guess. I don't know what to call it, like the pupil, the center of the God's Eye.
Yeah.
At that point, we had a bit of intermission, bit of recess. Had been added. What is this?
It looks weird, but the song's good.
Okay. It looks like AI just generated subtitles.
I could see that. I think it might just be Russian or something. I don't know.
I would explain a lot. During our intermission, let's see what happened during our intermission. We had some chit-chatting with the Blood Cloaks, where it was it was discovered that Yinjuri sabotaged the seats by putting fucking rocks in the seat cushions like an asshole. Erica found a new person to direct all of her hatred and pettiness towards, which is fine. She's just going to be plotting. She probably still is plotting, despite our current circumstance. What else happens? What was her name? Not the person I always keep thinking is Thatcher, but isn't Thatcher. The Blood Cloak, Mary?
Julia?
Yeah. Julia had a conversation with Jericho. I forgot what it was about. What was it?
She sat next to him, presumptuous bitch, and she was like, "Oh, cute little oh god, what are they called? Tourniquets.
Okay.
Cute little tourniquets. Shame that the blood's already a part of you now. See, I was smart and I used tourniquets before I accepted the blood." Jericho was like,
Hey.
Okay. He was like, "Yeah, I didn't choose this." Adam Jensen.
Mine was not consensual.
Yeah, I mean, you knew it was gonna happen, so you gotta have me there.
And then at the end of that encounter, like towards the end of it, Gregor was like, "Are you done here? Like, I'm trying to watch the show."
Like, bro, this is our spot. There's assigned seating,
Yeah. After that, we got to spectate Captain Maven and Captain Severus's match, which was very, very interesting. Mostly in seeing what a captain's capabilities are, not only like their speciality, but just the size and scope and scale of it. As fully evidenced when Captain Severus literally lifted up like, what is it, like 600 tons or some shit like that, like 1,000 tons, and chucked it at Maven, and Maven did the equivalencies of I'd parry it, I'd block it. He literally sliced it down the middle, which only Jericho knows. Well, I guess, do we disclose? We'll get to that later. But he cut it by the atom perfectly through. And then that was Captain Maven's win. So we're not getting washed out, boys. Our captains aren't washed out. We're not going 0-2. We got at least one on the board.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
David beats Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. After that, I forgot that's
yeah, that little last part's weird.
Audio Jungle.
Audio Jungle. After that, I think that was it for the matches of the day, right? Because we haven't seen Rikers and
Correct.
yet, and obviously we haven't done our exhibition match. So we finished for the evening. I believe actually during our intermission before we started watching the captain. I think I might be misremembering. Like 2 snuck off.
Correct.
Yeah, he snuck off as he does. I still don't know exactly what happened during that, but I guess we'll find out in a bit.
I remember what happened. Okay, so he snuck off prior to that, came back, and then was like trying to reconvene with Cleo and Finley from his class. And then, tell them like basically what he found out. But Finley had some concerns of his own, and he was like, "Hey, where's Renfield? He should be back by now, even if he was like, doing his loner thing." And we were basically like, "Yeah, I don't know, that's weird." He was like, "Where's the captain? I'm gonna go look around or find out what I can," and then never came back. So the 3 of them headed out at the intermission to go see if they could find him or what's going on there, but they did not end up finding much.
There you have it. Following the captain's match, I think we just went back to our barracks. If I remember correctly, I think we just went back to our barracks, and
That's right.
I'm trying to remember the order of events. We were chilling for a bit, but I'm trying to remember, like, what was it that caught us out? Quinn gave the healer sphere to Jericho, and then we were going to go to the fountain with the statue in it to potentially use it, wherein we bumped into some of the blood cloaks, and they told us, "You're in danger." Oh, well, shit.
You were like, "Whoa, swing first, swing first."
yeah, do it, bro, do it. No, not like that, you idiots. Not from us. Oh. So then when we reconvened at our barracks, we awoke all of our class, and we began discussing with the assembled blood cloaks as well as some invisible watchers from Eastwatch about
around the time
what is happening.
The blood cloaks came to our barracks. That's also when the trio of Cleo 2 and Finley came back and saw what was going on.
I think it was also Cleo that
Saw the invisible watchers.
Saw the invisible watchers, yes, but also told us about the weekdays. And how they're the most likely suspect behind this. They're the go-to group for White Watch when they want to take someone out of the picture, but not make it look like White Watch.
Yep, and Yinjuri had also potentially grabbed their driver and tortured him for information when he produced a slightly bloodied, or mostly bloodied, I don't recall, map of their operation plan. We did our own investigations on our barracks, where we found that foundation pieces were weakened, explosive components were set up in various points underneath the floorboards, the tiles, whatever, the ground, as well as toxic carbon monoxide, which is technically toxic gas, was flowing through the taps, the pipes.
Yeah, so the plan was to put us to sleep, maybe poison us with carbon monoxide poisoning, and then bring the whole building down around our ears, kill us, crush us.
And it was just an accident. Oh no.
Oh dear.
And then they would potentially, if that didn't kill us outright, just come in, sweep up basically. Because, as the name implies, weekdays, there's only like 5 of them. They can't take us on in a straight-on fight.
We're gonna put that to the test today.
Yeah. Sorry, let me clarify. They can't take on our entire class of like 10v5, basically. 5v5.
And definitely
Why
not
not?
like the 20 plus watchmen that showed up after that.
Yeah.
Aside from that, post our investigations, we all just decided to have a bit of a camp out in the backyard, where certain people went over to other certain people's. Might want to keep tabs on Erica. She might actually try to kill someone. I won't say who in their sleep.
Look,
but
the
Captain
only
Riker
thing
did come back
Bradford's
as well.
gonna say about that is, do you need help? If he says anything else, he will be dying.
Probably. So Captain Riker came back as well, or not actually Captain Riker, per Lucian's observation skills. I guess probably one of his misclones or something like that. Hopefully not some sort of duplicate in disguise, but I think we also checked to see if it was actually Captain Riker. If it's
Because of paranoid sons of bitches.
I think we're due that.
Absolutely.
And he just said, "Nah, I'll be fine." He's like, "I'm gonna go sleep first." But again, if it's not actually a physical Captain Riker, I don't think he cares about the carbon monoxide or anything. And yeah, after that, we assembled to go do what our initial task in leaving the barracks was, which is go to the fountain and the statue which is connected to the Black Towers' trial and the mythical archfiend figure there. I don't know what their official term is, the archmage, the sorceress, I don't know.
I think there were some talks that happened before then. I remember Gregor sending Goliad to ask him, hey, do you have on your back what I have on my back? And he was like,
Saga.
oh, did they take you too? In his response or something like that. And so that seemed like confirmation to Gregor. And so he came and shared that with, his class. And then there was some discussion around that, like, what does Gregor want? And he was basically like, yeah, closure, after somebody said closure. I think it got kind of, like, sidetracked away from that by somebody. Like, I remember Briggy and Poe were talking about some things. I know, too, went to talk to Castor and Doran and Briggy to kind of like tell them about his misadventures.
Yeah, with the Archmage's racial disposition, his persuasions, which is a grand old time for our boy Castor. I'm disconnected. Oh, disconnected. All right,
Well, that's bad.
Oh no.
He
I'm the GM now.
Oh no, God left us again.
I'm the GM now. All right, let's have this exhibition match.
Oh, thank God, we're getting to it.
The blood cloaks become bats. Oh yeah, that sounds really cool. They become bats.
Weird.
Did you lose the internet or what happened?
Yeah, just hard disconnected me.
Well, Mom, I took over as GM while you were gone. I said the blood cloaks turn into bats. I think that would fit for their motif. So.
It's all about subverting expectations.
Let's see. Yeah, so Castor sort of confirmed to Doran and to that he had an idea about the Archmage being interested in his half-elven nature, and also that he might be in communication with an elf out in the Dusklands, and all of us as far as like that fucking necromancer bitch. All right, so O disconnect again. So as I was saying, they turn into bats, right? Bats that are red like blood, and
oh my God, are their fangs also dripping with blood?
dude, spoilers, dude. Come on.
I'm so sorry. I just had to know.
Everything good, O? no, he's not responding. Ruh-roh.
Type SOS if you need help.
Use
What are we
Morse
gonna
code.
do?
Deet, deet, deet. Da da da. Deet, deet, deet.
I think 2 also basically confirmed that he had found like something linking the Archmage to the Necromancer.
Yeah, I found when I was off on my own misadventures, I found something that basically confirms that they do have a connection.
They in cahoots.
Yeah, and now they want me to be their eye in the sky.
I'm waiting to see if O's.
Actually, here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm just in echo mode.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that was fun. Wait, we were saying we gotcha. Doran, as always, had some grandiose plan, which is intriguing, to say the least, because he believes that there might be a way, some way, somehow, that we could retune the ritual sites, so that way they become what they were always meant to be. Cities of light. He tried to explain it with some technical terms, but those were technical terms. So I might have gone over a bit too hard. But we got the sentiment, though.
When did that conversation happen again?
It was when you guys were in the middle hallway crossroad section.
Yeah. it's
Okay,
with
so
Doran,
was
uh,
during that. Okay.
not Dorn, Bradford, and Jericho.
Yeah.
There we go.
I just did not
Okay.
remember that part. Apparently.
Aside from that, I think that's it. I'm sure there's a bunch of other smaller scenes to go into, but I'm not trying to
Yeah.
belabor it.
I mean, squad rolled out to go and just go for a nice little walk late at night, unprotected from the rest of the group that we are around.
It'll be fine. So the lineup is the PCs.
Make
I
it
think that was
simple.
it. Just the PCs.
Let's see.
Actually, no, we were down Booyog, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to stay behind.
You want to go do some sneaky stuff.
Hey, a sneaky
um,
little guy.
Did we grab someone an NPC?
I can't remember, and I'm sure O would just be fine with like,
I
yeah, you guys should just pick someone.
Yeah, whatever.
I remember us being 6 because I was invisible. So therefore, it wasn't actually a 5v5 if we did fight the weekdays because we would cheat, which is the winning move. Do we bring Poe?
I wouldn't be surprised.
We brought Cleo
Mm-hmm.
because of familiarity with the Black Tower and the ritual site there. Do we bring Doran because he's smart? He's big brain, so he might know the ways of magic.
We
I think
think
it's pretty
Briggy
good.
just to fuck up the weekdays.
She would be
I don't think
fair.
we brought anybody, but I could be wrong.
Up to y'all.
You guys want to bring Doran?
Yes.
Sure.
He knows the ways of magic. We bring Doran. And now we're here in this lovely, lovely crossroads. I guess cross corridor. And the light is in this refracted, or I guess, or curved state.
That we're currently
Is-
not in, it looks like.
Is there night in the God's Eye? Like night?
Yes.
Oh
Oh,
god, they could see the stars.
Remember, we saw the moon for the first time, the real moon.
right.
The only place that
Wahoo.
clears the
The mist.
astral prison, as you could call it.
Would this be after or during to talking to Caster?
I think this would be after.
Okay, so then yeah, 2 would have tagged along.
Gotcha.
Put him on. Player inclusivity. Put him on.
I think that's what it was. I think we did bring 2. We didn't bring any NPCs. But we could bring Doran if you really want.
Bring him.
Alright, so Doran doesn't just zero sum.
Yeah. He's not a rebound pick.
So as you arrive to this place and see the area having been illuminated in this path, yes, Samantha, what do you do?
I'm not Samantha.
It's
Not
the
my
cat. The cat's named Sammy.
I think worth doing a perception check as I approach the pool here. See if we're being watched at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
19.
You don't feel like anywhere is too far away from anyone particularly.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. So, if anything big happens, it would probably gain someone's notice somewhere. But that's fine. I think once Jericho gets to the pool here, take a knee, remove his helmet and place it on the ground there. Wash his hands in the fountain water. Clean his face a bit. Put on the back of his neck, cool off. Does he have that would do to get in the water itself?
Don't- I think you have your instincts here.
Okay. Then after washing his hands,
There we go.
take the heliosphere into his hand. And he's in the light, correct? It doesn't stop at the pool?
Correct.
Gotcha. Then he would recite. One hand over his heart, heliosphere sort of held up toward the statue. The blade on the floor before him. One in light knelt under the great tree of Caprina, who wields righteous light of many colors in their hand, sworn to push against that whichever presses forward.
As you do, you feel nothing.
Even less than last time?
Oh, sorry, yeah, let me correct that. You feel that which you have.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has changed.
Well, make me a charisma save.
Oh no.
No.
Not 20.
Can I give him Bardic?
Sure, yeah.
Take this.
Can I give I was gonna say, can I give him a ration, but it's like, probably not from over here.
Right, so charisma saved, flat 0, all luck.
Damn.
Oh, that's
17.
pretty,
Guidance
pretty good.
yourself? No, this is a save.
No, you're not for save.
Yeah, I forgot.
Pretty good.
6? Ew.
Plus 6. Flash.
So 23,
23.
29. You do feel that other part of you being sort of like forced apart in a way. Almost like someone trying to, oh god, this is a terrible analogy, but it really fits. Someone trying to peel apart a warm grilled cheese.
Brother, that is cursed.
Does it feel as though that is a terrible analogy, but does it feel as though I am one of those slices of bread?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
And
so
then
you are one of those slices, or you're both the slices?
Both, yeah, you're both.
It and I, that other part of me,
Mm.
being torn apart.
Dark passenger.
God, I wish I were me.
Oh, interesting. Does it cause any discomfort?
I would say it causes a good bit of nausea. 29's really good. I feel like you feel a little bit of vertigo while you're in here.
Ooh. With his helmet removed, I think it's quite obvious that he's feeling a bit dizzy.
Actually, Clint, roll me a charisma save as well.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's fun.
We'll steady Jericho if they see him like dizzy wobbling.
Base.
Holy shit!
Oh,
No.
nice.
Base.
Yeah, he is.
You. All of a sudden, as Jericho, you're feeling this vertigo. Clint, you look around and you feel as though this room, despite being flat, is on like a 60-degree angle.
Oh no, it's a repeat of the mindscape.
Almost as if this is low ground that heads up.
Oh, okay, so this is the bottom of the slope and this is the top of the slope.
Correct. In a way that it feels almost uncomfortable to walk up. As if you should be going on an incline, but you're flat. Creating this sort of dissonance.
Okay. I will quietly begin making my way over. You guys feel that?
I feel busy.
You
What are the
okay?
rest?
Feel what exactly, Clint?
Yeah, clarify.
You see
This-
Nord. Something is off here, but I cannot put my finger on.
We're at the bottom of a slope right now. This is fiendish influence, I can tell.
So is the slope real, or is the fiendish thing telling you that there is a slope?
The fiend piece is telling me there's a slope. I don't know, 50 degrees or so. I asked Crash, no, he said 60. Quint's not that smart. About 50 degrees or so.
It's lower.
No, it's more like 60. I am that smart. I'm kidding.
hey, screw up.
Do my
Who the fuck is
invisible
you?
seeing eyes see anything in this room?
This guy's cool
besides
as
this
hell.
room?
You kind of have light connection. Yeah, I will give you a charisma save as well.
Oh, good. My best save.
That's awesome. I feel like I recognize that armor piece.
Okay. Anyway.
Just and as you become aware of what is intrinsically here, you also begin to feel waves of nausea.
Let's just get a quiet.
As you
hide my
are
door.
sort of sitting here and all this, you see this gentleman, fairly large, about 6'3" in stature, with very bulky and heavy armor. Does walk up sort of to the fountain, and just takes a look at it. He doesn't bear any sort of Black Watch iconography, but the suit is not so dissimilar, this sort of tactical gear and fit. As he just looks at the statue and all of y'all and says, "Sorry, is this a place of prayer? Did I interrupt?"
Insight check.
Yeah, roll it.
I too
I don't
desire
know.
to check
I'd like
the
to go
insight.
I can't do guidance because I'm concentrating on invisibility. You.
Don't see shit.
Okay.
Oh my god, the 33 though.
That's for all those bad rolls last week.
I mean, so ironically, like 15 is probably good enough. It does seem like he's just making small talk.
Oh, awkward.
Just
But
chat.
with a 33, it does appear that he's trying to gauge all up.
Mm.
Would I recognize him as one of the weekdays? Maybe.
The gear would line up.
Do I know which one, or am I not that familiar?
I don't think you would know, and I don't think they'd have like the same gear every time they're around.
Okay. Okay.
It's just, from what you know, it's like, this seems like it would fit their MO, kind of like design-wise.
Mhm.
Yeah, the biggest giveaway is that they have Black Watch-esque equipment, which means someone had to supply them that equipment.
Right.
Yeah. Like, our shit is decently cutting edge.
It's also heavy as fuck.
Ah. Anyways. I think Jericho was saying something?
Was I?
I thought you were when we were going into the inside roll. Sorry.